Hi, I'm Dave Phillips, founder and president of Children's Hunger Fund, and today I want to give you a brief update on what's going on in Ukraine. We've been serving churches in Ukraine for over a decade, as well as many churches in the border countries that are currently taking in refugees. Right now, I want to share a brief testimony with you from Ukraine that I hope will encourage you. It's a story that you're not often going to hear in the media.
There's a lot that's on the news. Not only is there a lot on the news, there's a lot coming through social media. Here's the situation on the ground: utter devastation. But as believers, we have to look for the other side of the story. The other side of the story is a legion of faithful followers of Jesus Christ that are not running from the fray. These are the new heroes of the faith. The stories that I'm hearing of faithful pastors who realize they may lose their own life, but they know that there are people in their villages that are distant from God, and if they don't stay in place, if they don't endure, who will tell them about Jesus? God knew, and He prepositioned His people. He knew the destruction to come, and He raised up His witnesses to tell the story. And so Children's Hunger Fund has been a part of this story. They're a part of taking the gospel through their partnership with Slavic Gospel Association. So the other side of the story is that we've been able to get financial aid in. They've been purchasing food wherever they can, especially in central and eastern Ukraine, where all the aid that's coming into the west isn't going to make it past all the checkpoints and the bombing. The food's not going to get there. So we have to do things locally. So it's a network of pastors who are even in Kiev as we speak, who have already prepared bags of groceries, and they're running them to the people in the community. So that's the other side of the story. That's what you don't see on the news lines. This is what you don't see in social media. It's the person that gets a simple loaf of bread and a bag of groceries and hears that there's hope in Jesus Christ and Him alone. We can give them 100 bags of groceries, but if we don't share the gospel of Jesus Christ, we really have not loved them as Christ loves the church.
We've been overwhelmed by the generosity that many of you have already extended to us in caring for the needs in Ukraine and for the refugee families that have already left the country. As we go forward, there's a couple ways you can continue to help. First, we'd encourage you to pray. Pray for peace, pray for the people in Ukraine, pray for the church, pray for the refugee crisis, and pray that we would have wisdom on how best to help. Additionally, we could use your help in connecting to other relationships. Maybe your church is considering ways to give, or your business. If you could connect them to Children's Hunger Fund, that would be helpful. And you can always give directly by going to our website. So on behalf of the people of Ukraine, the pastors that are serving them so faithfully, thank you and God bless you.